Welcome back to Small Board and More. We're going to be looking at exhaust modifications on the 2022 Honda Monkey.
And we've decided we're going to put the GP Performance RSR full titanium over system onto this bike.
We're going to be looking at decibel ratings between the stock and the over racing and the Yoshi RS3. We're also going to be looking at the weight difference between the stock exhaust and the over racing exhaust.
So with that said, let's get it unboxed and we'll get the bike stripped down and new exhaust on. Before we get started, something to mention with the fact that this style of exhaust takes a different route to the stock one. You'll need some sort of infill panel. You can get loads of different types, but we've gone for a colour coded panel and we'll be using a genuine Honda sticker to match the other side of the bike. Also, when you're fitting a new exhaust, it's good practice to use a new gasket, as it is crushed down when first tightening. The header pipe's so light. It's made from titanium and the colours from the heating are lovely. We'll get the weights of everything once we've got the stock exhaust off. The end can is typical over racing. It's beautifully finished, and with the baffle out, it looks awesome. Even the hanger bracket is beautifully finished. So let's get the before noise testing done. The background noise level is about 43 decibels and ticking over the standard exhaust is about 70. I think we'll call that about 83 decibels at 5000 RPM. Okay, let's get the stock system off. It's pretty straightforward. 5mm Allen key to unbolt the heat shield. Then just pull it towards the rear of the bike. A 12mm bolt holds the bottom of the exhaust. And the same 12mm for the header bolts. We've then got two 12mm bolts securing the end can to the bike. Once the last one's off, it should just drop away. So it's a little awkward to weigh, but we reckon about 4.6 kilos for the full system. If we measure the individual parts for the over, the hanger bolts are 168 grams, the header pipe is 500 grams, the end can with the baffle fitted is 1100 grams, and of course you need the side panel, and that's 234 grams, so a total of 2 kilos. The baffle itself is 117 grams, so if you don't run that, then the total weight saving is 2.7 kilos, which is a good bit lighter on such a small bike. You're also going to need a new gasket. Here's a part number. You just want to prise the old one out carefully and pull it away and replace it with the new one. The exhaust hanger uses the top shock mount, so just remove the nut, put the hanger in place, and with each one of the washers so we don't lose too many threads. Offer up the header pipe and just loosely tighten the nuts. We'll fully tighten them later when we know everything's in place and lined up. End can on and bolt to the exhaust hanger. Tighten the headers. There's no torque spec for these, so just be sensible. The rear suspension nut, that should be tightened to 29 Newton meters. The end can and header pipe are held together with retaining springs, and they're a lot easier to get on with a spring puller. Interestingly, unlike Yoshi, Over don't supply one. They actually hold it really secure. Okay, let's get the side panel on. You get a small extension bar and some hardware. The first thing you need to do is remove the plastic clip that retains the ABS hardline. The hole it was in is used to secure the side panel. The extension bar fits into the exhaust hanger. And we found it easier to remove the seat to get access from above. Insert the bolt through the hole where the ABS plastic bracket was. Insert the other two supplied bolts and put the nut on the underside of the top mounting hole. Refit the seat. Then it's time to get the monkey sticker on, and it's best to leave this until it's on the bike because the panel doesn't actually sit 100% level. So if you'd done this on the bench and lined it up to the edge of the panel, it wouldn't be right on the bike when you stand back. But I think it looks great. It's always a good idea to give an exhaust a wipe down with isopropyl alcohol to get any fingerprints or grease off it. If you don't do this, you can get some quite significant staining when it heats up. So give it a good wipe over, just get any marks off that you think you might have made. Right, let's get it started up and hear what it sounds like without the baffle. Okay, let's give it a go with the baffle in. Okay, so it's a little quieter, but it's still a nice sound. Let's try the Yoshi. Right, let's hear them all back to back. So that's the install done. We're really pleased with how it looks and how it sounds. What were the noise test results?
So we tested them at tick over and at 5000 RPM, and at 5000 RPM the standard was 83, the Yoshimura RS3 was 92, the Overracing RSR with baffle was 92 and without was 95.
I think you'd agree though, the sound amazing.
Really good. Yeah.
So really pleased with it. What's up next? We're fitting the Overracing braced swing arm to the blue 2022 Monkey. So subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that video. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care.